We're back at the only place where I get my tints done. All right, we're at Sunstopper Window Tinting in Palm Bay, Florida. Mustangs in general, they attract like really cool people. This guy Perry just ran up on me and was like, "Yo, can I check out your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, man." We just started vibing. He's like a really good dude, man. Let me punch it a little bit. Hello everyone, so we just did the first mod on our S650 Mustang GT 2024 model year. So the first thing that I like to do when I get a vehicle is get it tinted. Now this is going to be slightly different because I did get it tinted, and I'll put in a clip here. You guys can see where I go to get all my vehicles tinted. Only people I trust to do our tints. All right, so we're back at the only place where I get my tints done. All right, we're at Sunstopper Window Tinting in Palm Bay, Florida. And yeah, man, we're getting the first mod done to our 2024 Mustang GT. So this is what it looks like right now, and I'll show you what it looks like once they're done. All right, car is done. You guys let me know what you think. And take a look at the front strip here. Yes, they know how I like it. Yes. Car came out looking dope in my opinion, but yes, yeah, we're gonna take this bad boy out and see. Yeah, came out looking awesome. And now I'm gonna show you like something that I noticed with the S650 that I had to make a modification to the tint myself, and I'll put that right here. So I got the first mod done on the car, which is the window tint, but I don't know, for some reason, I'm not liking the front strip. I feel like it kind of takes away from the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off now, and hopefully we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Maybe I'll be happier with the front strip gone, because I remember on my Camaro, I didn't have the front strip, and I think I was happier with it like that. So yeah, let's take this off and see how this goes. And now I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna explain why I did what I did. And I'm also going to go over new mods and new potential mods and basically where I plan on going with this car. So without further ado, let's head out and I'll start taking you guys down my mod journey and where we're going with the S650. All right, so I pulled over to take some thumbnails and show, you know, our first mod, which is we got the windows tinted. And this is how awesome the Mustang community is, and just, you know, Mustangs in general, they attract like really cool people. This guy Perry just ran up on me and was like, "Yo, can I check out your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, man." We just started vibing. He's like a really good dude, man.
Yeah, I love this car. It's beautiful. I love the little Easter eggs with the,
yes.
with the Mustang, and then you'll see like even the Brembo brakes look really good.
Yes,
and the Mustangs on the back window look. It's just everything about this car. They each generation they bring it up and up and up.
They take it up another level.
And this one I think is the best generation. When it first came out, I was kind of iffy.
Right.
I'm a big fan of S550s, but when this came out and actually saw it in person, it was beautiful. Beautiful.
Man, and it's funny too because like I actually really wanted a F550 before, but I went to the dealership and I test drove and I didn't really like the way it drove compared to how these drive now. These, I think Ford has stepped it up to another level where they're just like, every year they're getting a little bit better, a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's beautiful about this is it's still the Coyote pack.
Yes, yes.
They even had it in like 2013, 14, I believe, with the first year of Coyotes, and they've been perfecting it ever since.
Yeah,
because it's amazing. It's just like the LS, you know?
Yes, yes. But the LS is still, I feel like this has outperformed the LS over time.
For sure. And you know, everybody back in the day used to pull out an LS motor from the junkyard and you make a crazy amount of power.
Right.
We make crazy amount of power on this and really don't have to do much to it.
Really don't, man. Really don't. Oh man, somebody's calling. Let's see if it's probably gonna be a spam call. Oh no, it's your wife. I'm gonna add a rear spoiler, and what I was thinking about doing to break up all the red was get like a black spoiler that kind of comes up and out a little bit, kind of like on the Dark Horse. So how do you think that's gonna look on this?
I think it's gonna look amazing. You know, no matter what. I think with base model Mustangs and non-base model Mustangs is
Right.
there's so much to do.
There's so much. I agree. I
And
agree.
it's one of those cars that it's super sexy. I mean, and people talk about the panel gaps on American cars being so bad.
Yeah.
To me, this doesn't look
No,
bad at all.
I actually looked for them too. I was looking for them. I was
And
like,
that's-
yo, this is not bad at all.
You know, and I've been around BMWs and Audis, and they're beautiful European cars, but to me, nothing beats American muscle.
I agree,
And
man.
I grew up,
agree.
you know, with my cousin having a 1,000 horsepower Toyota Supra.
Right,
and
right.
stuff, and
It's different,
they're
man. It's
fun,
a different,
but
yeah.
nothing is, in my
Like-
opinion, better than the American muscle market.
So I'm going to tell you what it is for me, right? It's the sound and the feel of American muscle versus everything else. Because like I'm a huge JDM guy. Like I
Yeah.
love, like I have a Tacoma X Runner truck. I've always wanted a 4th gen Supra. You know what I mean? I've always wanted a GTR, but those feel like precision tools that it's fun when you're fully in it and engaged and stuff. But this, you could just be driving normally and just
Yeah.
that guttural
Well,
sound.
and what's nice is people think about like older, like I love the R32 GTR.
Right.
One of my dream cars, and metallic gray would be beautiful.
Right.
But again, that's over a 20-year-old car.
Yes,
You're
it
gonna
is.
get modern performance. and
Modern
you're-
technology.
It's amazing. I mean, you can still be making 500 horsepower
Right.
versus now versus 500 horsepower back then. But with how everything's so advanced, you're gonna win every single day.
And that's the thing. This is going to clap up like most, even R35 GTRs that were
exactly.
stock back in the day, not the.
And most people don't realize that 600 between 500 and 600 horsepower. There's not really much touching you on the street.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you know, and there's people that have really fast cars that can touch you.
Right, right.
Now, often running into them, it's not gonna be very good.
But that's what I was also, we were talking about too. If I get the right wheel and tire setup on this, the right suspension setup, I throw that supercharger on there.
Yeah,
It's going to be hard to beat.
I've seen the 10 speeds that's just full bolt on give Hellcats a run for their money.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you're
And that's just full bolt-ons.
yeah, and they're making like 200 horsepower less.
Right,
It's
right,
crazy,
right.
but, everything's so advanced. The Mustang puts everything down to the ground where it's supposed to. There's not a
Yep.
lot of wheel spin.
Agreed.
It's a beautiful car, and I'm really interested. I think this is going to be the year where I get my first actual Mustang that I
Nice.
really enjoy.
Yeah, man. So I had to continue the video just talking about how awesome of an experience that was. So as you guys know, this is my first Ford product that I've bought for myself. I told you guys before in the video, like, so I worked for someone in the past that actually bought me a Ford Escape. And I don't know, at the time, I really wanted a Tacoma X Runner. So I ended up like returning it back to him, you know, and I went and I bought the Tacoma X Runner that I wanted at the time. And that's my only other experience with Ford, really. And I did test drive a couple of them that I didn't really like the way how they drove the earlier generations, but this one is the closest that I felt to like my Camaro SS1LE in a lot of ways, but the vision and everything is way better. I can see out of it better. I feel more comfortable driving it, and I would say it even sounds just as good, if not better, at certain RPMs, like stock, you know, just it being stock. It's like, I think with the Camaro, you really hear it when you get on it. This one, you hear it pretty much all the time. You hear that V8 rumble in every gear. So, like, I have it in just normal mode. It's not in sport, it's not in anything, right? And I'll do a quick pull for you guys so you can hear what it sounds like when you do get on it. Like, this thing opens up big time, like big time. But yeah, I just thought it was so cool, man. Random person, didn't know me from anyone, you know, he just saw the car, was like, yo, that's an awesome looking car, man. This thing looks great in red. And we just started talking about cars and Mustangs, and to me, that's what our channel is all about. Race Car Friends is just people meeting each other through their cars, through race cars, basically, you know, because we all have that enthusiast spirit and we all enjoy these type of vehicles. So doesn't matter whether you're Ford, Chevy, Dodge, you know, Nissan, Toyota, Honda. Like, I know a lot of you were probably expecting me to go get another Honda Civic Type R, and I was very tempted to do it. But I mean, Ford was giving that employee discount, which was amazing. So it means my payment would be lower on this Mustang than it would be on another Type R. And then two, like, I wouldn't, no matter what I did with the Type R, I wouldn't be able to get this type of sound. So like I said, this is it just normal, right? Let me punch it a little bit. Man, listen to that coyote roar, man. Like, that is just so much fun to me. And I know, you know, a lot of you guys are like, oh man, well, the Mustangs can't handle and all that. I mean, for what it is, this handles great, and I plan on doing a lot more to it. I'm gonna do, so some of the upcoming mods, I'm gonna do a front and rear sway bars, most likely with Steeda, and there's another part that I saw that also helps with handling. I'm probably gonna do that as well. Eventually, I'm probably gonna do wheels and tires. Might put some 305s on the rear, 285s on the front, similar to what I had in the Camaro S650. Ooh, listen to that thing. Man, and this thing moves. And this is just in normal. I didn't switch modes or nothing like that. Like, it's a beast. It's a beast of a vehicle. But yeah, so I plan on doing, I'm going to attack the suspension first, make sure the suspension is where I want it to be. And then I'm going to do probably a Steeda cold air intake, because I saw that those get you actual power gains. And once I do the air intakes, then I'm probably going to do a Steeda mid-pipe, or not, well, yeah, I'm going to do the H-pipe, sorry. I'm going to do the H-pipe. And then I'm going to see how it feels from there. I may put, not sure what happened, but the GoPro tapped out. But yeah, but eventually I plan on boosting it. I'm probably gonna either go Whipple or Roush supercharger, and then, you know, we'll see from there, because I hear these motors love boost, so I want to see how it does with just that setup. But yeah, man, by the way, shout out to everybody that rock with us. Shout out to Q the Chaotic, Blueprint 1 Elite, 100 Grand Nate. Big shout out to Will Motivation, Moves 2X, Race Car 21, Speed Demon, Fast Life, man, all you guys, Kappa for Life, Dr. Robert, Bender. I can't remember the last couple digits of your of your name, but shout out to you, brother, man. Shout out to all you guys. Like, I'm really happy and excited to be sharing my first Mustang journey with all of you, and I hope you guys enjoy all the future content, because we're about to turn things up big time. But yeah, man, but that's it for this one. Race car friends out. All right, getting ready to wash the CX-90, and I'm gonna be taking off the first piece of